5 books that are sensual but not smut. First is An Apprenticeship or The Book of Pleasures by Clarice Lispector. It's not graphic at all. It really masters the art of what is left unsaid and can be even more seductive. It's about a primary school teacher who is very comfortable with children but not really comfortable in romantic relationships, and she meets Ulysses, who is a professor of philosophy, and he is kind of an apprentice to her in all regards. This was my first Lispector book, and I need to order everything else she's ever written because next is Written on the Body by Jeanette Winterson. I have the same reaction to this book as I had with Lispector, like, where has this author been all my life? Beautiful, velvet prose I just wanted to dive into. The narrator of this book is genderless, and she's having an affair with a married woman. It goes into detail about their relationship, but in a really beautiful way. Thank you to everybody who was screaming at me to read this book. It's one of my new favorites. Next is A Spy in the House of Love by Anais Nin. I'm a big Anais Nin fan. This book follows Sabina in 1950s New York City. She plays dangerous games around her sensuality and seduction and is a little bit deceitful, seeking pleasure for its own sake, bold in a way that women in the 1950s were not supposed to be. Next is The Awakening by Kate Chopin, and this is about a woman who is rebelling against her marriage and motherhood, really awakening her own desires and need for independence. It was published in 1899 and shocked people. It was way ahead of its time. Finally, we have Illiterate Passion. These are the love letters between Henry Miller and Anais Nin. They are both so incredible. The way that they write to each other is beautiful. Of all of the books, this is probably the most graphic. Still could not be called smut. Start of their affair, and as it progresses, it goes from the years 1932 to 1953. And it's just so beautiful to see the way that these two write to each other, even though they're both married to other people, and you just can't help but rooting for them to be together.